What's going on, everybody? It is I once again, Mr. Cinema Junkie. I know it has been quite a while. I had some plans going down for the channel. Was about to start a new Stack Attack, yes. But my dad came in from out of town. I haven't seen him since 2010. So it was good seeing him. But I had to put everything on hold. I let him have my room. So I actually slept in the car, if you can believe that. It wasn't bad, really. It was pretty nice. I set up my phone and stuff so I could watch videos and stuff. It was like, I don't know. It's convinced me that if I had to, I could live in a car. The sun is now setting, so you're going to hear some roosters crowing and stuff like that. But anyways, like I said, it's been a while. Don't have much going on as far as reviews or anything, but I do have something I haven't gotten in a while. A package. Yep. And only a couple of you will know what's in here. So maybe for some of you, if some of you are watching, if we got any newcomers, then perhaps you'll be, I don't know, somewhat surprised. Ooh, that's sweet. Okay. What I have here is a 3-disc limited edition with a new 4K restoration of Zombie. There's 3 different covers. They're lenticular covers. 3 different ones. One of them crossing the bridge. One with the zombie coming out of the ground. The one that you see in the posters. And this one. Now, if I tilt it ever so slightly, you see it goes through her eye. See? Right there. Tilt. Changes pictures, guys. Isn't that nice? Isn't that awesome? And the extras on here. Disc 1. New audio commentary with Troy Howarth, author of Splintered Visions, Lucio Fulci, and his films. Audio commentary number 2 will star Ian McCulloch and Diabolic magazine editor Jason J. Slater. New, When the Earth Spits Out the Dead. Interview with Stephen Thrower, author of Beyond Terror, the films of Lucio Fulci. Theatrical, do you say Fulci or Fulci? I've asked this before. I'm so in the habit of saying Fulci, so if I'm pronouncing it wrong, forgive me. Theatrical trailers, TV spots, radio spots, posters, and still gallery. Guillermo del Toro intro. Very cool. Disc 2. Did I say 2 or 3? It says 3 disc. Disc 2. Zombie Wasteland. Interviews with stars Ian McCulloch, Richard Johnson, and Al Cliver, and actor stuntman Onaviano del Acqua. Flesh Eaters on Film. Interview with co-producer Fabrizio De Angelis. Dead Time Stories. Interviews with co-writers Elisa Briganti and uncredited Dardano Sacchetti. World of the Dead. Interviews with cinematographer Sergio Salvati and production and costume designer Walter Patriarca. That might be interesting. Zombie Italiano. Interviews with special makeup effects artist Gianetto De Rossi and Maurizio Treni, and special effects artist Gino De Rossi. Notes on a Headstone. Interview with composer Fabio Frizzi. All in the Family. Interview with Antonella Fulci. And Zombie Lover. Award-winning filmmaker Guillermo del Toro talks about one of his favorite films. Very cool. One more time. Before. After. Before. After. So, right about now I'd be wrapping this up. But as I was thinking about doing this video, something came to mind. There wasn't much I was going to talk about on this video other than sharing the extras and showing off the cover. And of course, everybody who's anybody has seen this movie. Reviewing it would be kind of like, you know. So, I just want to talk a little bit about the collecting mind. And not even so much collecting, but people who have a love for a certain film. Me and my good buddy, Slim Pickens, have been corresponding. And he said that he ordered a copy. But he was beating himself up over it because he's like, oh, the price, man. And these were all going for $50. That's the price I saw on them, $50. But Amazon had them for varying prices, and the cheapest one was that one. It was $33. Now, he said, I can't justify paying that kind of money for a movie I already own. I understand that completely. I have two. I have one DVD, one Blu-ray of Zombie already. Now I have this one. And, you know, God help me, I'm thinking of getting the older collector's version, which probably doesn't have anything extra on it. It's just the cover. I'm thinking about it. I'm not really sold on it yet. This may be the be-all, end-all of versions. Here's my thoughts on that, okay? When you have a love for a certain movie, you want to have the best version of that movie. Yes, it's the same movie. Maybe there's some added footage in there. I don't know. I didn't read anything like that. It might be the exact same movie I have on the other two copies. It's not like I'm going to take turns watching them. I'm going to stick with one copy that I watch from time to time. But when you have a love for a movie, you want to see the evolution of like the cover art, the extras, the bonus footage. I have, how many is it? 4? I have 4 different copies of the movie Phantasm. And I'm looking to get a 5th one that's in Steelbook, because I love Steelbooks. Do I need another copy of the movie? I've seen that movie more times than I care to mention. It's rounding out about the 300 mark. I'm not even kidding. So I obviously don't need another copy of this movie. But do I want another copy of this movie? If it's in the Steelbook format, yes I do. Yes I do. Because that would look so pretty up on my shelf. Not sure if it has any extra bonuses that the Blu-ray doesn't have. I have the one the Blu-ray that's in the collection, the Sphere collection from Arrow. So, you know, there's a German Blu-ray with all the parts in it. It's like, would I get that? It's cheap enough. I'd probably get it just for the nostalgia of it and the fact that it's in German. And I have more than a few copies of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The ground meat cover, the original cover, the 4K Ultra cover, or the not 4K Ultra, but the 4K 40th anniversary cover. And the quality, I guess, evolves as time goes on, because, you know, you went from like a 480 scan to a 1080 to 490 to 1080 to this new 4K, you know. So the quality, sometimes I think the quality can get a little too clean, and it takes away some of that magic, that mystic kind of feel to it. The graininess and stuff, it kind of loses that a little bit. And then it just looks like a brand new movie, and you don't want that on some movies. But when you got love for a flick, you know, when you really, really dig something, like, I like the movie Maniac, okay? I like it a lot. I've seen it numerous times. And Blue Underground was offering a copy of Maniac, just like the copy of Zombie that they have. Didn't pull the trigger on that one because I deemed it kind of unnecessary to have it, because I don't have that much love for the movie. It's nice. It's cool. Don't have that much love for the movie. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, on the other hand, I see FYE still has the Steelbooks. the newer steel books. I have a steel book with the original cover art, but they have the newer steel books, and I'm like, yeah, I might get that because I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I love it that much. So I say if you're gonna buy something, it's important to really take inventory in how much you enjoy the movie. How much joy does it bring you? How much do you love watching that movie? And then you start finding yourself showing it extra love by buying, like, I've seen some beanies that have like names of movies on them, and some of them like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and stuff like that, Phantasm. I would get those, sure, because, and I've been thinking about like getting rid of some of my horror t-shirts. Trying to switch over into like grown-up clothing. But as I go through them, I'm like, oh, I can't get rid of this. This is Texas Chainsaw Massacre, man. I can't, gotta give it some love, dude. So, as long as you don't put yourself in the poorhouse, as long as you don't, you don't allow yourself to suffer in some other way, like, man, I really want this Blu-ray, but, I don't have any groceries, but, $30, I'll get it. And hold on just a second, everybody. Had to chase off a mutt that decided to chew on a bone all of a sudden. Kept hearing that popping noise in the background. I'm like, will you stop it? Anyways, yeah, don't put yourself out. You need gas in your car, or food in the refrigerator, or, your kid needs new shoes. Please get that baby some shoes, man. My buddy Slim says that, he can justify buying it if he knows he's not going to find it cheaper later. With this edition, that's hit or miss. Because, the eBay whores are going to be out there like, hey, I got it right here for, $80, $90. But then there's every chance that you might find it used for $12 somewhere. So who knows? It's a gamble, yes, but I own it now, and he's going to own it now, and, I can't personally, I can't spend that kind of money on something and then hate myself for it later. It's like I paid for the privilege of hating myself. I got plenty to hate myself for. I don't need that in my life too. I fail at every turn. I see my shortcomings, and every time I wake up in the morning, I'm just like, another day of me. And, I don't need to look around and say, why'd you buy that, you loser? I don't want to do that. So, to everyone who enjoys upgrading their movies and won't get rid of the old movies when you upgrade, hey, enjoy. That's all I can say, enjoy. And to my bro Slim, it's so pretty. Oh, it's prettier than I imagined. So enjoy it, bro. All right, guys. I knew I was going to get through this without tripping over my numb tongue and my crippled lips. Something wrong with me. Anyways, y'all take care. Thanks for watching, as always. And wish me luck on the Stack Attack. It's a lot. There's going to be 40 titles in this next Stack Attack. And you saw how I just stumbled over myself just saying this, and I got to review 40 movies in one shot. You may be looking at the demise of Mr. Cinema Junkie. Is it about that time? We'll see. Take care, everybody. I'll talk to you real soon.